Richard MEADOWS Last updated 0500, September 24, 2017. Each pokie machine takes an average of almost $50,000 a year, and usually from those who can least afford it. Opinion: I once saw a close friend's family ripped apart by problem gambling. The dad kept his addiction hidden for a long time. He took money from the business he managed. He borrowed money from my friend, then mysteriously couldn't give it back. He lied, he cried, he promised it changed. He didn't change. His wife kicked him out, and their young kids couldn't understand what was going on. I hope he's okay now, but I don't know. Part of the reason problem gambling is so scary is that it can be a silent addiction. Richard MEADOWS: when a problem gambler is on a hot streak, they might seem almost manic, but their exuberance can suddenly shift into stress, anger, or depression. Suspicions might be raised by the long hours of overtime at the office, the mood swings, the strange absences. But it could take the debt collectors knocking at the door before all the pieces finally fall into place. Read more: simple living is the new status symbol. Complaining about your bank really pays off. That's why it's useful to know how to spot the signs of problem gambling. The first red flag is disappearing for long periods of time or coming home late, without any good reason. Then there's moodiness. When a problem gambler is on a hot streak, they might seem almost manic, but their exuberance can suddenly shift into stress, anger, or depression. Being obsessed with money is another warning sign. Keep an eye out for valuables going missing, unexplained loans or credit cards, and any secretive behavior around the family finances. All these lies and secrets take their toll, which means problem gamblers sometimes withdraw into themselves and lose touch with their friends, family, and normal lives. Gambling is totally normal in our society, to the point where 4 out of 5 adult New Zealanders like to have a flutter. There are fawning news stories about every big lotto jackpot, and even kids can buy a ticket. Pokies are the biggest scourge, but lotteries are the primary problem for 9% of those seeking help. According to the Problem Gambling Foundation (PGF), gambling becomes a problem when it significantly interferes with a person's life, whether that be their finances, job, or relationships. If you are questioning your own habits, you can take the test at the PGF website. Up to 60,000 New Zealanders are considered problem gamblers, although the official numbers don't count people in prison or people who are moderate or low-risk gamblers. That sounds like a small fraction of the population, but it's actually only the tip of the iceberg. The devastation ripples far and wide, from poor parenting to family breakdown, crime, violence, and suicide. Each problem gambler might have a direct impact on the lives of 10 or more other people, which means there are probably around 500,000 New Zealanders affected in some way. If you need help, consider contacting the nearest branch of the PGF. It offers professional counseling throughout New Zealand, with phone services for those in remote areas. It's completely free, it's confidential, and it's available for couples, families, and groups, with several different language options. The PGF can also connect you with social agencies who can help out in other related areas. While it's a good idea to learn how to spot the signs of problem gambling, the responsibility is never on you. If you get blindsided by a loved one, it's not your fault. The lengths some people go to hide their addictions are incredible. That person will only change when they want to. Support them by all means, but make sure you do what's right for you and your family first. How to get help: addiction advice and assessment services. 03548 223 24-hour helpline. 0800 654 655 Maora gambling helpline. 0800 654 656 Pacifica gambling helpline. 0800 654 657 Youth gambling helpline. 0800 654 659 Gambling debt helpline. 0800 654 658 Problem Gambling Foundation. 0800 66 42 62 Salvation Army Oasis. 0800 53 0000 choiceonachance.org.nz. Got a burning money question? Email budgetbuster@richard.meadows@thedeepdish.org or hit him up on Twitter at @meadowsrichard. You can also find links to previous Budget Busters here. Sunday News.